Sweep. What? There's a noise over there. The motion light on the stairs just went off again.
And, you know, fortunately or unfortunately for him, being as he's trying to catch a ghost, when he turns around, because that light's turned on, the motion light on the stairs, show clip here, as you can see his view, you couldn't see if somebody was down there on that first step, activating the light. And he made no attempt to run or peek over.
Stop.
Dude, what was that?
Oh my god.
Hello everyone, it's Nick. Today we're taking a look at Paranormies, a channel that rose to the top as a group of paranormal investigators. This channel has 114k subscribers and they upload content every so often. I may say things in this video that make fans of the show mad, so remember, it's just a show just like mine is. In that, I do have something I need to say about Paranormies. They are a channel that aims to gain viewers and get money, which is only natural for content creators. What's most prominent to that regard is their edits when they talk to the camera between events. Their use of keywords in thumbnails like 3 a.m., 4K, Skinwalker, but mostly it's the money. $1,000 giveaway and $1,000 giveaway again. When you put it all together and turn it into a YouTube channel, even without ghosts, you get a channel with the values of give me views, give me money, all through clickbait. I'm not necessarily shaming them because it's the same so many other channels do and you have to make a living. I'd want to push out my clickbait titles and shake my Patreon account across the screen just as much as they would. So with that said, what's the point of me saying all this? Well, if the name of the game is money and views in this case, if they show signs of cinematography experience and push content to use in junction with the YouTube algorithm, then what are the odds that the content they're pushing out altogether isn't real? There are already plenty of people coming out and claiming that they fake their content. Some videos are a lot more practical, but some are edited. So the question is, can we prove that they edit their content? Welcome to New Medium's Why It's Fake. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm sure everyone is wondering about this video here, the one with the apparition that fades in and out. The first thing everyone should notice is how crisp it is. It's not moving, almost perfectly static. Then, when a light is shown, it vanishes. There's a big issue with this. What's the ghost trying to do? And was the ghost also manifesting a hoodie? Without having to look at the video, we can disprove this apparition using spirit theory. There are several theories to how a spirit can manifest. Some saying that they need darkness and a cold environment. Some saying that they could draw energy from their surroundings, even disrupting technology like light bulbs. Even during manifestation, not every part of them in paranormal history is exactly the same transparency. Even the color of them is different, not pitch black, but a very dark brown. And that's something that shows up in many more credible paranormal investigations. Even if everything I said just now wasn't true, the light was shown onto the spirit and it made it vanish. Let's take the Cooper family falling body photo as an example to how this can be seen as an issue. The validity of this photo is to be questioned, but odds are you've seen it. Everyone claims that there are only 4 people in this room, during the taking of this photo. As the flash of the camera went off, it captured a spirit falling from the ceiling. This photo is surprisingly still left unexplained. But as many other investigations have shown, light reveals the spirit as they hide in the darkness, through the Kinect camera, through infrasight or thermal lenses. The theory that spirits need darkness and lack energy to manifest is called dead space darkness spectral materialization theory. The theory that light reveals spirits using flash photography is called brief spirit light underexposure manifestation theory, and both are reasons for a term of what I call a paranormal quiddity in selective bias, meaning that a spirit would appear or be heard for one person but not another, or a camera and not a person.
I kept hearing a bunch of words that were coming through that were corroborating what Jordan was saying, and he saw something in the hallway.
I swear that I saw some kind of shadow figure standing in the hallway, and when I shone my flashlight...
The idea that the light would reveal the spirit, which should be true, doesn't match up with what the Paranormies claim. It's strange, unless it's fake. And even by looking at it as a paranormal believer or not, you can tell it's not real. It must be fake. And probably done with a green screen. Usually when people claim these were done with green screens, there isn't much proof. Well, it's a good thing we can see not only a straight line indicating a crop, but we can also see a piece of the green screen as an unexplained perfect cube. This isn't explainable as an issue with bitrate, because color changes require movement of said color to change the adjacent pixels' colors. But there's more, because there are also two cuts. A cut is used in this scene to make an altered scene appear seamless. In other words, the reason why he didn't actually see the spirit is because he legitimately didn't. The cut is visible right here. When the flashlight turns on, it does it again. The edited video being slapped in the middle of what was actually being recorded. At this point, I don't think any Paranormy fans can debate that their content isn't genuine, but they do have more content. As I've proven many times, if one of their videos are fake, they probably are all fake. So let's test that theory again. So I want to give a shout out to The Shape. He has more subscribers than me by a lot, but he uploads similar content and also covered Paranormies. Specifically, he covered a video I couldn't find on their channel, but I'll leave a link to his coverage in the description. He points out plenty of cuts and plenty of issues. If you want to see all of them, then watch his video.
He starts walking toward the hallway, and as you notice, he leaves his phone right there on the bed as he walks toward the bathroom. He leaves his phone on the bed, right beside the pillow. Right?
At this point, you can probably see a pattern. What's been shown for the most part are the old videos of theirs. So, what does their new content look like? Imagine less edits, more audio and spirit box combined with practical effects. Watch this video here for an example and see if you can spot the big issue. This table shakes like crazy. Nobody points the camera at the table except for one person. and their POV is only shown at the end of the event. Why not show the POV from the start of when the table starts shaking? And you can't tell me it's because it was a very sudden and scary event. Because if that was the case, why would this person very suddenly start pointing his camera at the wall and then start walking backwards towards the doorway where the freaking table is being shaken? The reason why is because in the doorway, someone is shaking the table and then runs away. He is walking backwards and looking behind himself, waiting for his cue to start recording the table the second the person responsible leaves. Like, honestly, look at this person's POV and tell me it's not suspicious that it wasn't shown until the table stopped moving.
Dude, what was that?
Dude, what was that? You may be wondering why I'm still going off on these guys. It's because people believe them. I might just get comments of people ganging up on me one day without having watched this video, and I'm just preaching to the choir. One more thing happens in this video on the Kinect camera. The Kinect camera finds skeletons. It locates your hands, feet, arms, head, and makes skeletons. It's been used by paranormal investigators many times and has posed mixed results. Even on this person's body, we get his skeleton, which I want to say is an issue, but that would be an understatement. The issue is the fact that he's using a phone. The way these cameras work is by analyzing the depth of the scene using a series of dots. It detects the dot's distance from the camera, and using what it gathers, an algorithm makes a skeleton upon detecting a person. And it detects the person based on the shape. Phones don't have this feature. I've not ever seen a phone have this. If it did, it would be an extension and an extra lens. Even if what they captured was real, it's tampered with. Because during these series of cuts, they transition from altered footage in post to pre-altered footage, which is being displayed on his phone. What is being shown right then is footage that was fabricated, downloaded, and then replayed on his phone. We know this from the lighting, as the glare from the main POV shines on the glass but doesn't appear at all on the Kinect camera. Notice how before this he filmed his friend as his skeleton was registered. This was done in post after the investigation. But now, following a cut, he captures something odd. Well, you might be asking, how did they do this part where the camera turns to the left? The light of the phone syncs pretty well. Well, I should be asking you how this was done, since this man is filming in night vision mode. Why does he need a flashlight? This video was normal at some point until they slapped a green overlay on top. That's how they did it. There's more that proves this. If it was in night vision mode, then there would be dots all over the scene. The dots are supposed to be the distance trackers from the Kinect camera. There's one more issue with this, because this is a recorded case by them where light would reveal a spirit, contradicting the first video we reviewed, where light doesn't reveal the spirit. Notice how now he avoids filming his friend in the room as well. as his phone just plays pre-altered footage on his phone. Paranormies aren't coming out and saying anything unless it's on Twitter, which I haven't seen. I was going to look at their Skinwalker video, but I can't find it in myself anymore to watch their content. You can do it. I'll leave a link in the description. Tell me in the comments what you can find. Cuts, green screens, cuts again, even more cuts, altered footage, and cuts. We didn't need much to disprove their content. Please remember not to shame anyone for faking content. It happens all the time. It's normal. If you enjoy the content of somebody I review, that doesn't mean you should stop watching them. Anyways, thank you for watching New Mediums, Why It's Fake. Ghosts!